Hello and welcome to today's training video. In today's training video, we are going to go through the service module. In the service module, we will see how to track our sales and purchase document in service call and how to create equipment card and service contract in SAP Business One. So to start with service module, from the modules menu list, we will select service module. In service module, we will get five options. First one is service call, second one is equipment card, third one is service contract, fourth one is solution knowledge base, and fifth one is service report. So first we will start with equipment card. When I click on equipment card, the equipment card window will appear in front of our screen. So what is equipment card? Equipment card in SAP Business One is nothing but the form in database which contains all the necessary details of product to be serviced. For our case, it will be our details of our containers. And equipment card is also one-time process which is created when sales or purchase or we have any service contract with our business partner. So to create equipment card it is a one-time process. We have to create this equipment card one time, which have all the details required for our service call. Means now I will show you how to create a new service equipment card. When I click on add button, I will get a add screen. I will log you on to the add screen. Which type of equipment card it is? It is a sales or purchasing. So basically, it will be our sales equipment card. Okay. So the first option in equipment card is manufacturing serial number. So any product we create, any equipment card, we have to assign a specific serial number to that. Without any specific serial number, the equipment card cannot be created. In our case, there will be a specific container number or something like that to be created in equipment card. We need to enter that particular serial number. It can be anything. 7. Then item number means we have to from the or item master list we will select one container, that is container 20 feet long container. So I have select the item. I have given the serial number and manufacturing serial number. You can assign any one of the serial number. If you want to assign manufacturing serial number, you can assign manufacturing serial number. If you don't have manufacturing serial number, you can create your own serial number and assign that one serial number in serial number window. After entering the item details, we will go to the business partner. In this field, you need to select for which customer this equipment card belongs to. This particular serial number to which business partner it is linked. So when I select the business partner, everything to that business partner will automatically get fetched. Then there it is a status. What kind of status is it? Active, returned, terminated, or loan, or in triple lab? It will be in active mode. Then we can address the address field. In the address field, the business partner address will automatically get fetched. Then afterwards, the second tab is service call. In the service call tab, it will show all the service call which have earlier entered into the system. So now basically we are creating new one, so we don't have any service call history for that particular equipment card. Then the next one is service contract. So service contract is a contract. When we create a service contract, we create it for a 1 year period. So if I have a contract for 1 year for this particular equipment card, I will create a service contract for that particular equipment card for that particular business partner. So when I create first create service contract, then only it will be able to show in the equipment card list. And the fourth type is sales data. So basically, in our case, we don't have any sales process included. Means we are not selling any container or not purchasing any container. So this data is not relevant for us. Then transactions. So this transaction is based on the sales data. So basically, there is no transaction in this particular tab. And the last one is attachment. If you have any contract or anything like that, you can attach this contract to this particular equipment card. So all the basic details which I need to enter into the equipment card. So I have entered all the basic requirements. So we only need to know his serial number and business partner code. And when I click on add button, the equipment card gets added into the system. So this is how we created an equipment card. So afterwards we can now we are going to see service contract. So when I click on service contract, the service contract window will appear in front of screen. So firstly, this screen is in find mode. So when I click on the add button, this will turn into add mode. It will go into add mode. So first thing we do in service contract is that we select business partner. So business partner, when I select business partner, business partner list appear and select a business partner. In the business partner, all the details regarding to that business partner will automatically get fetched. Then the next option is contract date, that is sorting, which is automatically created. Then the other one is start date of the contract. So when the contract is started, the date on which the contract is, we enter that date. Suppose my contract is going to start from 1st of July 2021. I will enter that date and end it when it is going to enter. It will be by 01/07/2022. 1 year contract that I will be entering. Then item, then description of that particular service contract. Yellow global container company service contract, or whatever contract details we need to enter in this, we can enter that. Then comes to our general tab. In general tab, we have the selection criteria. That is service type. What kind of service we are going to give? Is it under warranty or is it regular? So we are creating a contract that means it is a regular service. Then contract type. In the contract type drop down menu, we have three types of options. First one is business partner, second is item group, third one is serial number. So we will be selecting serial number because in the equipment card we have entered our container serial number. So based on that we are creating our service contract. Then afterwards the third option is our template. So we will be having multiple templates. That is contract, container maintenance contract, container servicing, container washing. If we are only doing washing for that container, if the contract only contains container washing, we will select particular contract template. So if we have to create new contract template, we can click on new, and we can select our we can create our new contract template. Then I will select one of the contract template, that is container servicing. Okay, I have selected that particular template. Then my response time and resolution time will automatically get updated based on my template. Then on the right hand side of the corner, that is status. So basically when we create a service contract, it is by default it is in a draft mode. We have to change that draft mode to approve mode when we add that particular contract. So one thing we can do is we can create service contract and keep it as a draft. Only when we get the approval of that contract, we will change that particular status from draft mode to approved mode. Then who is handled by? So who is handling this particular contract? So here we will get all the list of users who is creating this service contract. So we can select any one of them. So the next option is renewal. Renewal. When we click on renewal checkbox, we will get the reminder of before 7 days before the end of the contract date. So I will get my notification 7 days before my service contract ends. Then we go to the next tab, that is items tab. In the items tab, we will select the items which are under the contract, means containers. I will select before selection of containers, we will select serial number, manufacturing serial number. I will check how much serial number I have for that particular equipment for that customer. So I have the list of manufacturing serial number and serial number. So this one is the serial number which we have created right now. So by default, when I select the serial number, all the information with that particular equipment card will automatically get fetched. The start date and end date will be automatically updated as per our start date and end date of the service contract. We can choose multiple serial numbers as per our requirement. I have selected the serial number for that. Multiple serial number we can add, but we cannot add the repeated serial numbers in a service contract. So I will then third tab will be our coverages. So when are we going our service time frame? We are going to decide our service time frame in coverages. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. These are optional. If we are providing our service on Saturdays and Sundays, we can check mark that particular checkbox. So and other option is what are included in the contract. That is parts, labor, and travel. If travel is not included, we will uncheck that particular travel checkbox. If parts are included or not included, we will, as per our requirement, we will click on the checkboxes. Then the fourth option, attachment. Here we can attach any flyers or brochures or any service contract before we have created. We can attach that particular attachment. Service wall. Here you will get all the history of that particular service contract. Means, of the items. If I am doing a service call for that particular container, I will get the history of that particular service call in this window. So basically, we are creating a new service contract. So it won't appear right now. Then afterwards, that is recurring transactions. So here we can create multiple transactions, recurring transactions, such as activities and everything we can create from here recurring transactions. So I'm adding this particular service contract I have had. So now I have added that particular service contract. In that service contract, now the service contract is in draft mode. When I click on upload mode, it will automatically get reflected in a service call. So now we have finished with our equipment card, service contract. Now we are going to move on to the service call. So this is the main uh, part of our service module. So when I click on service call window, will appear over here. In the service call window, the first thing we have to select is the business partner code, to which business partner we are providing our service. So I will select global container company, for which we have created our equipment card and service contract. So based on that, all the details will be automatically fetched. Then I will select my manufacturing serial number. When I select this one, I will get all the serial numbers or all the items which are related to, which are connected with that particular customer. So I will select one of the recently created equipment card details. So all the details regarding that particular container will automatically get fetched. Then in the right side we have call status, that is open. Call ID, it is automatically generated. Priority, what is the priority of that call? We can define low, high, medium as per our requirement. Then created on. These all dates are automatically created based on the time or date we are creating the service now. Then we add subject, plan maintenance or anything as per our requirement. Yeah, plan maintenance. Then after adding subject, we are going to add origin. So how we have received that contact call, if is there any contact or email or telephone, the mode of origin of that particular service call. And select contract and problem type. We can define any problem type, that is plan maintenance. We are doing a plan maintenance. So that will be a plan maintenance. Then we are doing periodic checkup or washing. We are doing, we can program subtype, and we can do call type. Is it an internal call or is it an external call? So it will be an external call. Then who is going to handle this particular uh, service call? I will select that one, means user who is going to handle this particular service call. And response time and resolution time are automatically updated when the service status is closed, from open to closed. Then in the business partner window tab, we will get all the details or ship to and bill to details of that particular customer. Then contact person of that particular customer, we get all the details. Then in remark field, we can assign any remark, we can enter any remark. Means if we have to look into a particular specific point, such as corners, fine tune corners. We can give an additional message or additional remark for that particular service call. Then in activities, we can create multiple activities as per our requirement. In activities tab, when I click on activities, and activities window will appear in front of our screen. So what kind of activities are we going to do? Suppose we are going to do a task on that particular container, and what is the type of task we are going to do? Is it general work? Is it washing? Something like that. Or suppose I select washing subject, we can select subject as per our requirement. We can create multiple subject as per our requirements. So washing, land washing. Okay. I created time washing. So and after that we have the opportunity to assign that particular task to the user. So if I have to assign this particular task to an employee, I will select employee list, and from the employee list I can select multiple employees to whom I need to assign that particular task. So I select one employee. Then in the right side corner, that is number, it is automatically rated. Business partner, to his business partner, the particular activity is assigned. Contact person, and every detail we go to get in this. Then start date. What is the start date? When we a particular user need to start the activity on that particular service call. Is we can enter over here. So what is the duration of that activity? We can define over here. Status not started or completed. Anything we can assign that particular activity. So I will click on add button, and that particular activity is going to get added into the system. Then afterwards we are going to go to the solution tab. In the solution tab, the solution tab is created only when we are closing the service call status. So when we change our service call status from open to close, we need to enter a solution. So in the next tab is our related documents. So in related documents we have multiple options. We can create new document in service call. That is, if during services we need some parts, we are selling some parts or anything like that, we can create particular documents from the service call itself. There is no need of creating service call separate, sales order or purchase order separately and assigning it to the service call document. Okay, so if I have to create a service call, this process is called sales of service from service call. So now I'm going to create a sales quotation in the service call. When I click on OK, the sales quotation window will appear with the customer name and everything. So I have to give quotation to the customer. So what is the quotation I am giving? That is labor hours. How much labor hours are required? Or if suppose I am consuming some consumables like container seals and etc. I will select that one, and I will enter the quantities. The number of labor hours required is some 6 hours, and how much container seats are required, that will be 20 or 25 maybe. So inventory and unit price will automatically get calculated. It is predefined. Then tax code is any applicable tax code, we can select tax code. Then if after entering all the data, we will click on add button. So when I click on add button, so basically when I click on add, the items which are included in the sales quotation get automatically reflected in a sales call related documents. And when I click on update, it will get updated. So from this sales, from the same window, we can create a sales order. When I click on new document and create sales order, um, go to OK, click OK. The sales order window will appear. From this, what we will do is we will copy from. So first we have created a sales quotation. So now I have to create a sales order based on that particular sales quotation. So I will select the sales quotation and select choose. So I will get a request window document draw document wizard. In this I want to capture all the data from sales quotation to the sales order. I will click on draw all data, use current exchange rate and exchange rate data and click on finish. When I click on finish, the data from this whole the earlier sales quotation will automatically get fetched, and if we have to do any changes in this particular sales order, we can do changes. Then we will have to enter delivery date, that will be true follows. Yes. Then afterwards, if I have to assign a service call for this service call, it is there. We can assign that service call also. So now logistic tab, as discussed in the earlier videos also, we can choose multiple bill and ship to addresses. So I will add that particular sales document. I will create update. Update. When I close this window, I will get the sales order and sales quotation document in related documents field, and what are the quantities from which warehouse to which warehouse it is traveling. We get all the information for that. When I click on the golden arrow in the document number, then I will be redirected to the sales order. I will click OK, cancel. Then with respect to that, if I need to create a AR invoice or a delivery document, we can skip delivery document or we can add delivery document. If I have to create a AR invoice, so I will click on AR invoice OK, and my AR invoice window will appear open here, and from there we can do copy from sales order. I will do sales order. So I have entered the sales order right now. So I will get the sales order window. Earlier which I have entered sales order, I will get over here and select choose. I will choose that. Same window, draw document wizard. I will select draw all data and use the text and finish. And all the data from the sales order will be automatically fetched into the AR invoices. So if I have to add anything beyond this one, if I have to do any changes or anything, we can do. I will click on add button. So I have added the sales invoice. When I update and close that window, the sales AR invoice document will be generated in the related documents window. In this way, we can track all our documents related to that particular service call in one window. Then afterwards, that is resolution. The resolution and solution is both are similar in terms of functionality. Then if we can enter here manually that what kind of resolution we have provided, what we have done on the particular service container. Then moving on to the resolution part, that is history. So if there is any history, previous history regarding that particular service call, we can check all that history for that particular container in this window. So basically this container is newly created, so it won't have any history for that particular service call. Then after moving on to the history, that is scheduling. In the scheduling is a tab in which we select, we assign our technician to that for the work. When I click right click on the hashtag button, there is an option called add row. When I add row, I will get the start date, end date, and duration of that particular task and everything in this. And when I click on the technician, there is a radio button. When I click on the radio button, I will get the list of employees. So I can select from here to which employee I need to assign that particular service call. When I choose one technician, it will be assigned. If I have to choose another technician to work on the same service, same container, I will again right click on the serial number and click on add row. When I click on add row, the similar window will appear. As per our requirement, we can change the start date and end date and duration required. If it is taking too long, we can assign as per our requirement. Then I will select another technician who is going to work on this particular service call. After selection of service call, I will change the requirement as per my needs, start date and end date. Then reminder, I will click on reminder. So this will notify the users that you have been assigned the service call and etc. And in the displaying calendar means when you click on displaying calendars, you will be able to link all the service call in the calendar. After entering all the data, we will go to the next tab, that is attachment. In attachment, we can apply all the soft copies of our bills, that is sales order, sales order, sales quotation, AR invoice, anything we can attach in the attachment tab. So now I will add that particular sales. So now I have been the service call has been added successfully in our system. So this was one when there was no service contact for that particular customer. So if there is a contact with that particular business partner, the contact number will appear in front of in the contact number field. So with this we conclude with the topic of sales of services and service model training. Thank you.